Hello and welcome back to Tesla News. My name is Marian and I'm your host today. Today's topic is why Tesla needs SpaceX to succeed. And I will go into further other Tesla news today. And if you subscribe to my channel, you give me support for my work. And I hope you follow me for my daily updates now. So let's start with Tesla and why Tesla needs SpaceX to succeed. It might sound a really heavy statement, but I think there are reasons that people are not aware of yet. So let's start with Starlink, which is part of SpaceX right now, might be a separate company at some point because Starlink, based on Elon Musk's statements, will be going for an IPO once the revenue that Starlink is creating and generating will make it a company that makes sense to do an IPO. So what I mean is Starlink. Why do I want to talk about Starlink here? Because I think that when we look into the future and we do see the current level of FSD, and we do see where Tesla wants to go with that and with the ride sharing and all of that, I think it's really important for Tesla to have some sort of backup that the information, the data, the quickness of the internet, all of that is happening at a rapid speed, so the FSD, so the computer chip, can work without any interruption as quickly as possible. And we do know, and this is for any country in the world, that we have a lot of areas where the internet or the internet connection is really bad. So what we want to have is something that is stable and that allows the Tesla cars to have a perfect connection to the internet. And Starlink, of course, is one of the providers, or the provider right now, which is in a first mover experience again, like Tesla was when it was starting with electric cars. And going to Starlink and sending with the SpaceX rockets the satellites up into orbit, it is really important for Elon Musk to establish this kind of internet that he's starting to do right now, because he cannot only use that to generate revenue from regular people that want to have internet over satellites, but he can also generate data from all these Teslas driving around in the world. He will be able to analyze all these data, how they interact, how the driver is driving the cars, etc., etc. This is right now not as much possible as it could be in the future. So to succeed, that is the key word here, guys. To succeed in the future, Tesla has to do that because they need to be the first mover to have the control over these entire robotaxi fleets. And to succeed in this next step of doing self-driving cars, it is really essential to have Starlink sending satellites into orbit. What I want to say again, I do think that Tesla has succeeded in proving that electric cars can be a success. Now they have succeeded in going into mass production. And I think the next big goal, which might take a few years, will be if Tesla could be a leading car company from the output. I think when we see 1 million cars maybe in 2021, let's go 3, 4, 5 years ahead, then I think Tesla will be close to levels where we see something like VW. Maybe it's not in the time range of 4 years, it can be in this decade. But again, I think Tesla has proven that electric cars are the future, and now it is time for Tesla to prove that the self-driving car is as well the future. And in this case, Tesla again is the first mover. Of course, there are a lot of companies out there that have been working with self-driving services already, testing everything. but Tesla in the masses. In the masses, they produce the cars right now, and they offer the FSD, and that they will roll out that one. They need Starlink to succeed. This is the way that FSD and Tesla will succeed on this field as well. Another point I like to mention, Elon Musk tweeted a few days ago that many people misunderstand that there will be coming a really big update of FSD very soon. They won't make so many small updates anymore. It will take some more time now, but there will come a big update. We don't know yet when it will come, but just stay tuned for that as well. Another news I shortly would like to talk about is Fremont. Of course, we remember in 2020 when there was this fight between the authorities and Elon Musk. And back then already, and started actually when they ramped up the Model 3, Tesla had a car building tent. So they built a tent where they produced the Model 3 in the beginning inside, and they have extended that to another tent when they were doing the Model Y. So just as a reminder, Tesla has invested a lot of money into the factory in Fremont over the past 10 years, and they have got it really cheap at the beginning when they started out. And right now we do see that the entire area where Tesla is working on with the Fremont factory is really tight. I mean, there is not much space anymore to expand. And what they have decided to do now is send an application to the authorities to make this tent like a permanent production line. They will add a few more materials to it. They want to, I think, make some concrete down there as well. So these so-called tents, which were like just for a short time at the beginning, they have become the new normal, but now they're just trying to put more material on these tents to make it a constant production line. This also shows how important Giga Shanghai is, because Fremont has kind of gotten a bottleneck because you have so much going on there that they are really at the max of production right now. And we do see that with the Model 3 production in China and now the Model Y production in China too, China is able to export as well cars to Europe, export it to other Asian countries, and that really helps Tesla now with the second almost fully operating factory in China. So going back to the FSD one more time, guys, the satellites that you will have in 2-3 years, I think they might reach the goal of having all these satellites set out there. And then with the internet and with the possibility to have cloud sending information really quickly wherever the cars are, this will really help Tesla to further succeed with the FSD, and then at some point with the robotaxi or the self-driving in the future. So guys, if you enjoyed my